What's up, my YouTube family? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Chés, and this is Goofball and Crony Productions. Presents the spooky, scary, and the unexplained. Today we're going to be taking our video from Bizarre Bub in the left-hand corner, as you can see. And this is Scary Comp V Video 62. As I told you guys, three main channels that I mainly do reaction videos to is Bizarre Bub, Nightmare Junkie, and Slap Time. I haven't done anything from Slap Time recently, so maybe my next video would be that. Let me just say, do not own the rights to this video. I am just doing a reaction video to what I see in this video, which is what brings us to the scary, spooky, and the unexplained. Forgive me, I'm not feeling all the well. I have the cold, and I have a really bad toothache. That's why I haven't been able to put out any content at all for the last couple days. And it's been horrible. Okay, absolutely horrible. Those of you who ever had a toothache would know what I'm talking about. Anyways, let's get into this video. If you're new to my channel, hit the like, subscribe, and turn your notifications on for every time you want to see when I drop my content. And if you want, drop a comment down below. If you drop a comment down below, I will mention you in my next video. I will give you a shout out in my next video, and I will also advise people to follow your channel. So without further ado, let's get into this video. As usual, I will sorry, my hands is a bit shaky right now. I'm gonna make myself small because I'm not very sure how big. I'm not very sure. I'm not really sure how big the opening of the screen will be. So let's get into it.
And her baby are alone at home when something very unsettling is caught on camera. According to the mother, she has no words for this terrifying encounter. The mother writes, "I thought I was hearing things at first, but then my backdoor motion detector went off. That's when I knew it was real." She further adds that only she and her child live alone in this house, so whatever was caught on camera had to be someone or something else. If no other child lives here, then who or what was captured? This is what was caught. Out of nowhere, a child's giggle is heard inside the house. But even more creepy is the fact that her baby was already looking at the direction from where the laugh had come from. Initially thinking it was just in her head, she turns away from the...
You guys remember, babies, cats and dogs can see what we can't see with the naked eye. Well, I can see, so and I already told you guys how and why I can see what I see. But a baby, a cat, and a dog can see things that we cannot see. And clearly that baby is definitely looking at something up inside that room right there. Yeah. The
of the voice, seeming less scared when suddenly the sound of running footsteps is heard. It is at this point that she begins to realize that maybe someone or something is inside her house. It was only after the motion detector went off that she quickly fled away from the scene. As we already know, there shouldn't be another child in the home, yet a kid's voice is heard inside. The mom further mentions that she looked around the house as one of her thoughts was that a kid had broken into her home, but after searching all over the place, there was no trace of anyone there. Of course, it's not certain if a ghost or an entity was caught on camera, but until more info is given, the question still remains: just who?
Also, let me just, before we go any further, let me just state this, alright? If you're a spiritual person, right? If you're one with spirituality, you can always sense when something is wrong. That's called discernment, okay? Discernment, you can literally feel when something that is not meant to be there is there. You can feel it once you're one with spirituality and you have discernment. Best believe you can tell when things are not right.
Or what was inside the house?
My neck looks really.
A family in Mexico has been experiencing paranormal activity, from hearing random knocks on their door and opening it to find no one there, to seeing things inside their house move on their own. The family can't help but think that something very sinister is haunting them. Now, for some reason, these odd occurrences didn't happen until one day they heard a random knock on their door. Ever since then, they would wake up late at night to strange noises and other creepy occurrences that seemingly don't stop unless they are recognized. Given how often this occurs, the family has started recording these incidents. After being woken up once again by strange noises, a family member begins to record and captures the following. This is what they caught.
Son las... no sé si se alcance a ver, las 3 de la mañana con un
It's
minuto.
3 o'clock.
Y mi hermana me acaba de
We call that the witching hour. Or better yet, the demonic hour.
levantar porque dice que se escuchan ruidos en el cuarto. Mi esposo y mi niña están dormidos y vamos a ir a ver qué se escucha en el cuarto. No hay nadie, solamente estamos mi hermana, mi hija, mi esposo y yo. Aquí en este cuarto está solo porque en estos últimos días nadie ha podido dormir aquí. Como podrán ver, el cuarto está totalmente solo y pues nadie duerme aquí, solo estamos nosotros. Mi hermana dice que se escuchan cosas, pero ay, me asusté, pero no sé, pues no se oye nada, no sabe. Amor, levántate, levántate porque ya le pegaron la puerta, no sé qué pasó. Vinimos Sara y yo.
No disrespect to men, right? But men just sleep so hard, Dread. Listen, men just sleep so hard. A woman will hear the slightest thing, Dread. But a man will sleep through anything. Thunderstorm. Dude, he only woke up because she shaked him and said love. But he was he was dead to sleep. Bruh.
Se escuchó la puerta. Se escuchó la puerta. Mira, acabamos de venir y no estaba así. Todos los cajones están abiertos.
Yes. Wow.
All of a sudden, the bedroom cabinets are open. It's almost as though someone had ransacked the room before disappearing from sight. But the family knows it wasn't a person who did this, but rather something else. They continue to look around in confusion, trying to see if anything else had happened, when out of nowhere, this happens.
La niña está dormida. Estamos solos. No sabemos qué fue lo que pudo haber pasado.
Pues no,
Mi esposo anda viendo. ¿Qué fue eso? ¿Qué es, amor?
movió la puerta, no sé qué va a estar ahí, aquí, nada, ni nada. A ver, espérate.
No hay nada. No hay nada en el baño.
Just what exactly had
No hay nada.
Hang on.
No hay nada en el baño.
That's an open window, right? Or am I seeing things? It is an open window, right? Okay, so the part with the bathroom, I don't think that's nothing. I just think it's the wind that blew the door. Because as you can clearly see, the window is open in the bathroom. Okay? So, I know I ain't blind. That is an open window. So chances are the wind just blew the door. The bathroom part, I think, is just the wind. The other things, something completely different.
Just what exactly had caused the noise in the bathroom? Like with most occurrences,
Window.
the family can't seem to explain it.
Wind down window.
But surprisingly, it was thereafter that the occurrences stopped. It would seem that the family no longer experiences anything unusual. But then one night, the following takes place. The family is woken up by a shuffling noise coming from the same bedroom where the cabinets had been opened. They immediately begin to record when the following happens.
Estamos otra vez aquí. Son las... No sé ni qué horas son, pero se están escuchando ruidos. Y estamos solas. Mi esposo anda trabajando. Mis hermanas están dormidas. Saraí, despiértate. Acompáñenme a ver allá adentro. Se están escuchando ruidos otra vez. Voy a despertarme. Ani. Mi amor, levántense por favor para que me acompañen a ver allá adentro. Se están escuchando ruidos. Vamos, agarra por favor a la niña.
Listen, I don't mean to laugh, but you damn Skippy, wake everybody up. Do not go in there alone. Listen, she didn't even wake up one person. She woke up everybody. I can't sleep. There's someone in the house. Neither can you guys. Get up. I don't blame you, sweetheart. I really don't blame you. Wake up, everybody.
Estamos solas. No sé si alcancen a escuchar. Se escucha el perro. ¿Qué horas son, hija? Son las
Yeah, the dog knows something's wrong.
3:33 de la mañana. Ay, Dios.
The dog knows something's wrong.
Estamos solas. Mi esposo le tocó trabajar hoy. Estamos nosotras solas. Tenemos mucho. Abrázame.
Hug me.
Mucho miedo.
We are very
Hace como
scared.
15 días que se Quiero escuchar estos ruidos. No sé si es imposible. Ay. No sé si es imposible.
See the window is shut now? Okay, so anything.
Estamos solas.
Alright, so you see the bathroom window is shut now. Before it was not shut when they heard the noise. So I am completely convinced that the first time with the bathroom it was the wind that probably blew the door and they heard the noise at the same time. Because now that you can see up there, the window is actually shut now. So anything happening in the bathroom now Yeah, it's definitely something different. I feel sorry for I feel sorry for 1 second. I was watching Family Guy and I really don't wanna watching Family Guy on Disney Plus. So I want the TV to go off. Right. I feel for families that live in these situations because some of us may say, why don't you move out? Why don't you move and go somewhere else? Right? Please don't mind the hole in my vest. I'm home and I'm in my bed and this is my comfy vest. Alright? So don't mind this hole. It's very airy, very nice. You understand? Anyways, continuing, right? Sometimes some of us may say, alright, so with the family dealing with all of this drama and this negativity and this possession and demonic paranormal activity. Sometimes it might not even be demonic. Sometimes it may just be like a wandering spirit that's lost, or I don't know. Sometimes it could be a pet that died and didn't and refused to move on. All right. So in this situation, when we say, okay, well, just why don't you just move out? Why don't you just find someplace else to live? That can't always be the case because sometimes some people, like, they bury all their money, their expensive, their all their funds into a home, thinking that they can live comfortable. Let me make myself a little bit bigger. Thinking that they can live comfortably in this home that they sank all their money into. Then to realize that they're not even comfortable because where they are either has a demonic entity attached to the home, a spirit attached to the home. Like the previous video where the guy was literally living in a graveyard. That one still has me up to today. That one still has me up to today, bro. That guy was living in the graveyard. Anyways, but like instances like that, there's nothing that they could do except bring in a priest, a pastor, a bishop, a reverend, whatever minister that you have in your country, you bring in and let them pray. Pray for the house, pray out the demons. Sometimes even do, sometimes some people do exorcism on the house because sometimes there's more than one spirit or more than one demonic entity or something that's just attached to the house from a previous owner. So, my opinion, whatever country that you're in, they're speaking Spanish. So, I don't even wanna like guess where they are because I don't want anybody calling me a racist. So let's just say a Spanish speaking country. I'm not sure if you guys deal with Catholic, if you do deal with bishops, reverends, pastors, priests, whichever in that category that you have where you are, it's best to let them come and bless the home, pray out, or do a exorcism on the home. Also pray for the family just in case it's attached to the family and not attached to the home, right? So this would be the next best thing to do. All right, so let's continue. But as I said before, the first part with the bathroom, it was the window. It was the wind and the window, and that's what they heard. Because now the bathroom window is actually closed now. So anything that's happening in the bathroom now is definitely paranormal. All right. So let's continue.
Ay, no, no puede ser. No puede ser, no puede ser.
So that dog knows, Dred.
Cada vez se nos hace más difícil dormir. Ay, Dios. Ay, Dios. Ay, no.
Bro, question though. Is there a window in our room?
Ay, Dios mío.
I don't mean, no, I'm not trying to debunk it. I'm just saying where the blind just blew. I wonder if there's a window. Because it could be the window. It could be the wind from the window. Listen, you see this window I have here? This window right here. Um, when I close it at night, I'm a prove it to you guys. Probably tonight or so. This window that I'm at, right? When I close this window at night and the wind is really, really high, the wind is really, really windy. This window goes but, but, but over and over and over again because it can't, it can lock, yes, whereas you can't get it open, but it isn't, I don't know if what do you call it, the seal? I'm not sure if the seal is gone, whereas the window goes like so when the wind blows on it, it goes and the blind moves because wind is getting in some way somehow wind is getting in. So I'm just saying again, I'm not trying to debunk what's going on in their lives. I'm just saying if there's a window behind that blind, which I would hope, because who puts up a blind? All right, that was a dumb question. Now that I really study it, it's a dumb question. It's definitely a window behind. Just ignore everything I said. All right.
No sé si alcanzaron a ver, pero se movió la cortina.
Curtain move. Yes, because there's a window, so chances are wind is coming in.
Acompáñenme por favor a ver si no es alguien.
But everything else is just.
No, que puede ser, no puede ser, no puede ser.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Bruh.
¿Hay alguien? Ay, Dios mío, no quiero salir.
Then don't!
Somehow, the curtain moves on its own. Now, some think that a light breeze had made it move, which could be the case, but it still doesn't explain the strange banging noise that is heard, or why the dogs were barking non-stop. Maybe it is the case that somebody was messing with them, but other previous incidents make the family think otherwise. So then, just what exactly is going on inside this home?
Alright, so there are there are two theories what's happening in this video. As he said, there could be somebody messing with them, because we can have some really mess up neighbor. I thank God for the neighbors I have. Trust me, because my neighbors are amazing people. But in other instances, there are some people who have neighbors that terrorize other neighbors. Okay? And it could just be the fact that somebody maybe in this instant may know that her husband's not home, and it's just them in the house. It's just bare females in the house, and therefore they tell themselves, let's mess with them. Let's see what's gonna happen. But before that, you can definitely see that there's some sort of paranormal activity going on in the home. I don't know if for the second time, I don't know if it is the same paranormal activity or if it's again as they said, somebody messing with them. But if somebody's messing with them, that's messed up, because these people are already afraid of what's going on in their house. Then to have you come and what's the word I'm looking for? Have you come and play practical jokes on them or pranks? It's not funny. Alright, let's move on to number 3, because I think that's where we're heading now. Number 3.
Like with most videos, there has yet to be a definitive answer to this
I would
question.
not have opened up that door though, just to be on the safe side. Because if it is that somebody's messing with you, and they did that for you to open the door, you just gave them access into the house. So that was not a very good move on their part, to be very honest with you. I would have left the door closed and locked, even if I peeped through the window. Because clearly the window is facing the same direction in which she just opened the door to. So it would have been much easier to just look through the window with a spotlight to see if you see anything. But to literally open a door, you just put your entire family at danger in the event that somebody was targeting your family. So, guys, do not ever do this. Do not ever, 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 ever open your door at night when you hear stuff going on outside. You don't know what people are plotting for you or planning for you. And this could have ended a whole different way.
This next video was shot by someone who in the footage seems to be taking in the view of the river before them. All appears to be normal until the camera catches something from a distance. Upon zooming in, it becomes apparent that whatever was caught on camera had most likely ruined the mood of the person recording. Now there isn't that much info on the clip, but it still nonetheless speaks for itself. This is what was captured.
Domingo, curtindo uma cachoeira em Leeds, Rio de Janeiro. Reparem no visual, na mata. Agora o melhor de tudo é essa queda d'água. Muita água, muita força. Uhul! E caraca, tem uma coisa ali. Caraca, apareceu um cara ali no meio da água. Mozinho! Mozinho, você viu o cara no meio da água? Caraca! Ali, mozinho!
Not too far from the camera, there appears to be someone or something bathing in the roaring rapids of the river. After being splashed by countless river waves, the figure all of a sudden vanishes. It's as though the waves had washed away the shadowy form, but then suddenly, it comes back for a split second before being taken away by the river. Now, even if we don't know what the person behind the camera is saying, we can hear it in their voice how baffled they are by the strange figure in the distance. Whoever, or whatever this is, has yet to be known, but I'll leave it to you to decide as to whether or not it's something paranormal. Unfortunately, the lack of info on this video makes it likely that we'll never know for sure.
Not only that, the video is not all that clear either. That's weird.
A mountain climber from
Weird,
Mexico
yo.
shares a chilling photo from his trip to the mountains. It was during a podcast that Jesus Olivares shared the image and recounted the story behind it. Doubtless, the picture is pretty creepy to say the least. In 2009, Olivares and a group of friends had traveled to one of the highest mountains in Mexico. The mountain is known as Pico de Orizaba, which has an elevation so high above sea level that it's nearly impossible to climb without an oxygen supply. Many believe that the mountain is uninhabitable for this reason, and therefore lacks civilization. However, many climbers have reported seeing silhouettes of people and other strange shadow-like figures when going up the mountain.
Oh my god. Drop a comment down below what does this look like? Bro, what movie does this look like? Does this figure look like? I'm gonna give you guys 20 seconds. And then I'm gonna say it. But drop a comment down below. What movie does this image looks like? Let's see if we think like. Let's see who knows their movies. We're down to 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jeepers Creepers. Bruh, this looks like a scene from Jeepers Creepers. Yo. If I had to be like hiking, bruh, and see a figure like this, right? If I had to be hiking and I saw a figure like this appear, let's see, what would I do? I would think running is not an option because I don't know if it has wings like Jeepers like Jeepers Creepers. So I don't know if I would choose to run. But let's see. We also have play dead like a possum, or just catch a heart attack. You can tell yourself it's gonna be over anyway. So heart, just give out. I can't run. I can't get away from this thing. You know what I'm saying? But this, I know my people, right? I know my people who watch Jeepers Creepers. It's the first reaction you got from seeing this photo is Jeepers Creepers. Bruh. That movie was... They should make another one. I think there's like four movies with that. Jeepers Creepers 1, 2, and 3. I don't think there was... I'm not sure if there was a fourth. I know there were 3 for sure, but I'm not sure if there was a 4th. So, see this? See this black thing on my lip? I think I may be allergic to clove oil. I tried doing the clove oil thing for my tooth. As I told you guys, I have two. I don't know if they're bad or if they have like a pin. One of them I know for sure is deformed, which is my wisdom tooth, and the other one has a needle pin size hole in it, so it causes like a lot of pain. So I took advice from some people from my family, along with friends, and the internet, to use clove oil and just rub on the area, and it's gonna numbing the area, but numbing and stopping the pain is 2 different things. Because yeah, I numbed the area, but I'm still in a whole lot of pain. But I realized that I think it blistered my mouth. A part of my mouth it blistered. So I think that I may be allergic to clove oil, or I'm doing it the wrong way. But anyways, enough of that. Let's continue. I'm looking at the camera and saying, damn, my lip looks really dark. Why does my lip look so dark? I don't smoke, so why does my lip look so dark? But then I remember it could definitely be the clove oil, because that shit burns.
While some think that this might have been other climbers in the area, many believe that this might have been the spirits of deceased individuals who tragically died during their climb. Now Olivares admits to having seen things he couldn't explain. Perhaps this might have been the altitude sickness kicking in, as low levels of oxygen can cause people to hallucinate.
Yep.
But Olivares is certain that what he saw wasn't him just seeing things, but in fact, something real. And to prove it, he has a photo. In a podcast, Olivares claims to have seen shadows and heard distant voices while he and his friends ascended the mountain. These occurrences would come and go, but eventually stop at a certain point. They would continue climbing, feeling less spooked, before later stopping to take photos. Now lots were taken, but one in particular would catch people's attention. After the trip was over, Olivares posted the pics on his social media and called it a day. But then, the day after, a strange comment was made below one of his photos, which read, "Nice pic, but who's the kid in the background?" Confused by the comment, Olivares, in response, asked, "What kid?" To which they replied, "The kid in the corner. Who is that?" Olivares takes a closer look at the
Just
photo.
the picture.
He immediately got goosebumps. Olivares assures us that he and his friends, all adults, were the only ones present at the site. Initially thinking that it was just a rock, he shrugged it off as a case of pareidolia, but upon closer examination,
Bro,
there is
that's not
clearly a child's face. It doesn't make any sense that someone, let alone a child,
I'm sorry, right? But whoever told you that that's paraphilia, is that how it's pronounced? Is a clown. That is, you can see that clear as day, bruh. That's a kid's head peeping over the rock like peekaboo. I see you. Let me photobomb your shot, bruh. Unless they're mountain people with kids. That is freaky. Freaky. Damn. You know what's climbing at a high altitude, and just like that you see a kid in your picture. Something's clearly wrong. And the thing is, he didn't even know. He didn't know until somebody in the comments. He didn't know until somebody in the comments pointed it out. Bruh. Oh, Jesus.
would be this high up in the mountain by themselves.
Jesus, take the
Only
wheel.
explanation he can think
Bruh.
of is that this was a paranormal incident. But of course, it is solely a theory among many others who've seen the picture. The photo continues to haunt him to this day, even though it was taken back in 2009, and the lack of an explanation reassures him that something paranormal occurred. But as all
The hills have eyes. Bro, that's another one. The hills have eyes. Wrong turn.
always, what do you think? Did Olivares capture something paranormal?
Bruh. Bruh. Listen. I watch so much television, right? Because of my situation, I'm always home, so I watch a lot of TV. Again, I am just trying to lighten the mood. But these things are like legit creepy as hell. But still, watching the movies that I watch, bruh, to come to mind, the first one was Jeepers Creepers, though. This was The Hills Have Eyes. Literally. Because holy shit. Whoa. The Hills Have Eyes. What was the other one I called? Wrong Turn. Bro, these are mountain people. Holy crap. I needed that laugh in the morning. Oh, but my tooth was hurting. I really needed a laugh. Jesus, again, bro, yes, I'm laughing. I'm making light of the situation. And, but it is freaky. It really is freaky. It really is freaky. You know what is, you taking a picture. But wait. Question. Question. Did he take this picture by himself? Like, you set out a camera and you have it set to like 20 seconds so you can get so you can get into position. Or did somebody else take this picture? Because If somebody else took this picture, like, how did you not see the kid, bruh? In the how did you? If you took the person who took this picture, if you took this picture, how did you not see the kid? Your left, my right. How did you not see that? How is it that after he put the picture online, a com a person had to comment on the picture, who's the kid? Who's the kid? Bruh. Now I got now I got a question. My friends. Are you really my are you really my friend? Because I'm pretty sure with how clear that is, I'm pretty sure you saw that. So did you set me up for the multi people? I'm just having fun, guys. Alright? Just having fun. Let's continue. Number 1 is up next.
Or might there be a rational explanation for this? Feel free to let me know what you think down below.
Mountain people. Hills
If you caught
highlights.
something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out
Wrong
and include in the
turn.
next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444 at gmail.com.
Bruh, alright, it could be another simpler, a much more simpler explanation. Another family could have been climbing a mountain and they have kids with them. They have kids with them and they're probably close by, and the kid probably just venture off, seeing another group, probably venture off to see what was the whole, popped up his head to see what was going on. That's the only other explanation I could come to. If not, it's definitely mountain people, hills have eyes, all that. Wrong turn. After all these things happened in mountain areas where people go on hike, okay? This makes it no different. Anyways, let's. Oh, the videos that I come across. First, it was the guy living in a cemetery. Alright, bruh.
That being said, let's get back to the video.
Before we go, remember guys, this video is taken from Bizarre Bub, Scary Con V62. I will be leaving a link down below in the description box where you guys can go. And you can, I'm gonna have Bizarre Bub highlighted. You can select that so you can go to their page and you can see what they have. The different videos that they have. They have a lot of stuff, guys. You will not be disappointed. And if you want and you have any ghosts or any paranormal activity, send it to this. As you can see, the email on the screen. This is where you can send it to the Bizarre Bub. It's scaryvideos444 at gmail.com. I repeat, scaryvideos444 at gmail.com. If you have anything remotely close to ghosts or paranormal activity, send it on over. And then I will react to it, okay? Alright, let's get to number 1. Love number 1.
Now this last video was submitted by Aaron Tipsy, who states that a friend of his had sent him a creepy video. In it, Aaron's friend can be seen sleeping inside their bedroom when something downright terrifying is captured. It's close to midnight when the following happens. This is what was caught.
This is creepy. This is hella creepy.
What better way to induce insomnia than by watching a video like this? Now it's worth mentioning.
Insomnia? Insomnia? Bruh. That got past insomnia, dread. She would, she would not be able to sleep next to me at all. Or bruh, I will go to sleep with a friend. I will go to sleep with a fry pan on my pillow, dread. You know what it is? You just randomly get up, probably to go for some milk or water or whatever, or to the bathroom, and you feel her move, and you turn around, see her doing this, bro. You get a fry pan to the face. No way. Sorry. No way. She's sleeping next to me, bro. I'm sorry, but if you sleep next to me, believe you get hit with a fry pan. That shit's not normal.
That this same video can be found on TikTok. However, the context given for that video
Please tell
is
me that
different from the one that was sent to me. Aaron states that his friend has no recollection of ever doing this in their sleep, whereas the one on TikTok states that they were fully conscious when they did this. Whether conscious or not, the imagery of this video is still nonetheless pretty disturbing.
Wait, is it?
Real or not, this here is a great source of nightmare fuel.
Bruh. Bruh.
Thanks for watching. In the following
Shit. Sorry. Crap, I can't even go back. Oh yeah, I can.
and I hope you
Bruh. 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 Oh my god, stop with the notifications. Bruh. You can't sleep next to me, yo. Fry pan to the face. Packs! Listen, right? I know I would get charged for assault, but I am pretty sure that if I had to show that video, I would have to show that video to a police officer. I say, sir, before you charge me, sir or ma'am, before you charge me, just, please just look at this and tell me if the action wasn't justified. I do not condone violence. Let me make that very clear. I do not condone violence. I do not make laughing matter out of violence. But this shit, this ain't violence, bro. This is making sure you keep the devil where he's supposed to be. Yo! Oh my gosh. This was supposed to be scary, but this was more funny than anything else, honestly. This shit was funny. This shit was funny. Bro, somebody had to tell me, would you sleep next to her for $1 million? Sure. No problem. Once I go front by, just allow me to have one object. Can I have one object with me? If I sleep next to this person for $1 million, can you please have one object? Okay, sure. What's that one object? A frying pan. And I want one that looked like it came out of Tangled. The cartoon Tangled. I just want one that looked like it came out of the cartoon Tangled. Heavy, bruh. I ain't even sleeping with it on my pillow, dread. I sleeping with it. Cause as you move, and I let Ross see your mouth open, all that, bang! 911? Yeah. What's your emergency? I think it just knocked my friend out, but I have it on video why. And you guys, I'm pretty sure you guys will understand. Anyways, guys, this was fun. Anyways, guys, once again, this video has been taken from Bizarre Bub. It's called Scary Call video number 62. I will leave the link down below in the description box, along with a link to Bizarre Bub. And you guys can just click and go straight to their page, whereas you can see all the videos that they're put up. As I said, the three main videos that I go to for scary stuff. These last two videos weren't scary at all. They were more hilarious than anything else, but they have really scary stuff. They do have scary stuff on there. All right, I just laugh, and some people rather laugh and make light of a situation than actually, be scared and like. So that's me. I made light of the situation. Sorry, I don't mean no disrespect for any of the people in this video, because these things happen for real. These things are scary in the midst of it, in the moment of it. And as I keep advising people that have these issues, especially the females in their house, please seek out spiritual advice and spiritual advice and spiritual. God, I can't remember the word I'm looking for. But have somebody come to the house and pray and do a exorcism on the house, so that whatever is haunting you guys, and be prayed for. So whatever is haunting you guys, whether it's attached to the house or it's attached to you, it can be removed. Again, I'm sorry if I hope nobody takes offense to it. I'm just trying to make light and funny of the situations, not make fun of the people in the situations, but of the situations. Okay, because they have some very sensitive people on the internet that makes the internet absolutely hard to navigate through. So anyways, once again, Bizarre Bubs, Scary Comp, video 62. My name is Shay, and this is Goofball and Crony Productions presents Spooky, Scary, and the Unexplained. Please remember to subscribe, like, and share that video. Guys, please smash that like button. I'm begging you guys, hit that like button. It's not going to take anything off you guys. You don't have to pay to hit that like button. Just smash the like button. I'm begging you guys. Please. Okay? Share this video with a friend, a family member, grandparent, a cat, a dog, whoever you think watches YouTube. Believe it or not, animals do watch pictures. Okay? My cats sit down and watch TV with me all the time. I'm not saying that yours might do it, but who knows? Just share it. You know what I'm saying? You can also share videos on YouTube. You can also share videos on WhatsApp. You can share videos on Facebook, and you can send links to the video on Instagram. So guys, please share, and remember, smash that like button. Drop a comment down below so I can know that you're following me and you're watching my videos, and I will give you a shout out in the next video, and I will advertise your channel. Alright, without further ado, have fun guys. Bye. Okay, now I can say bye. Bye. Oh shit, it moved again. Bye.